Let's go to gaming.
Let's just go straight on.
Gaming's normally where we end up in anyways.
Let's start it with the most controversial thing ever. Call of Duty franchise.
Sod the Call of Duty franchise, Half-Life?
Nah, we'll get to Half-Life afterwards.
No, fine.
We'll bore them first.
Yeah,
and then we'll get to the good
everyone
stuff.
talks about Half-Life, to be fair.
Everyone
Okay,
who's...
COD. What's this controversial crap then? I'm not really...
Camp of Duty?
I haven't really played COD in a while.
No, but you played Modern Warfare because you bummed it off me, remember?
Yeah, I played it for like 3 days,
Yeah.
and then you stole the account back.
Because someone tried to hack it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
They're gonna think that's me because of my reaction there.
I know. Probably was.
I've already got everything on the account that I need, but I just like the
Yeah,
account.
exactly. It's really let me down. I mean, you're probably going to think I'm very fucking cynical.
To be fair, when I played the game, I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people that really annoys people though, because I sit I find this place, right, and I go there, and then people try to snipe us. But like, sniping is my strong point on Call of Duty. It always has been.
So you're the issue making it Camp of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm the one that anytime it comes to a small map that I hate, I just go, nah, sod this, I'm backing out and then going into a new lobby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this is the issue with Call of Duty.
Yep.
I mean, gone are the days of Black Ops 2. I mean,
know-
even the worst game that everyone says is the worst game, Call of Duty Ghosts.
I
mean,
loved Ghost, mate.
Yeah, same.
Wasn't the worst game at all.
Same. No, I mean, I'm going to give that title to flipping Advanced Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, anything with the
Battlefield,
advanced movements. I mean, it was easy enough to get used
Jetpack
to.
Warfare. Jetpack Ops.
It was easy enough if you could. It was easy enough if you had the money to put into the game. Scuff controllers were a major help, and no, I'm not looking for sponsorship, so don't worry.
I didn't. I never put any money into that game though. That's where we sort of mostly met, and that's where like.
Yeah, it was.
I've never been one for putting money into games though. To be fair, like.
I never spent money on the game as
half
per
the time,
se.
half the time I begrudge paying for map packs.
Yeah, true. I never.
Like.
I never put any good money into the game as per se. I put money into ancillaries, which obviously Astro A40s at the time, and also had a genuine Scuff controller. So I mean, it did help out with the game, but Advanced Warfare pogoing really let it down. So basically means you had people sat there
bouncing around the map,
high-powered rifles sitting in spawn, just pogoing.
Yeah, bouncing around like
yeah.
little grasshoppers and fleas and.
Not even that. I mean,
the fleas were the most annoying. That stupid SMG that just rinsed everyone.
The
like,
ASM one.
Aye, that one.
Yeah.
I hated that. Everyone just used to bounce around the map or bouncing off walls and stuff. Just rinsing everyone with that. I couldn't use the gun either.
I was part of the problem that made it the reason why it was called Ball of Duty, because obviously the ball on that game was so balanced, it was ridiculous.
To be fair though, wasn't it Advanced Warfare? I'm sure I've still got the photo on Facebook. Advanced Warfare that I had, I was 6th in the world.
No, that was.
No, I think it was. It was the first jetpack you won.
Might have been actually then.
Aye, because I mean Farah was 18th, and I was. I'm not gonna look through my photos because I can't be bothered. There's probably too many on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, obviously.
I think it was. It was because it was domination.
I was 4th in
wasn't
the
it?
world on domination
6th.
for the first
Yeah.
No, I got up to 4th, but when I took the photo, I was down to 6th. But I got up to 4th. I left the game for about 20 minutes and then came back after having me dinner or something, and I was like 6th. And I took a photo. I was like, oh well. But I hammered that game when it first came out. I loved that game when it first came out. Like, it was really good when it first came out.
It was, but
then the first major update happened,
and the
whole game
just
it just became so unbalanced.
It was because coming from Call of Duty Ghosts to Advanced Warfare, no one was used to the advanced movement.
That made everything balanced, because even though people were using it, people were learning it, and even when people got good at it, you still had the standard players who knew where to shoot.
Exactly.
And I mean, obviously Halo was absolutely massive at that point as well. That was like the peak of Halo, was like online.
It was, yeah.
So people were used to the higher jumping as well. And
no one cared.
Yeah.
No one cared. I mean, I even heard people, like, in pre-game lobbies, I even heard people talking about flipping red dots on the TV screens just to help. You know, I mean,
God,
that was just ridiculous.
People were so annoying
man.
inside on that game. Like,
that was just ridiculous. Where you actually had a target that was printed out on a piece of clear plastic, and basically stuck to the screen, so
Like,
their sighting
there
was
is-
always in the middle. It was
Now-
ridiculous.
This is just based off my own personal gaming knowledge, right? But there is only one instance that I know that you sort of need a printed out rectangle, and that is Halo Lasso,
Yeah, fair play.
because you have no crosshairs in anyways. I mean, you don't need it, but it's just handy to have.
But then again, the years people spent playing hardcore on Call of Duty,
Oh, I
no
mean,
one ever
exactly.
used them then. But as soon as
I've been playing hardcore, but I mean, there is sort of an excuse on Lasso. I mean, you don't know what weapon you're using. I mean, you've got no HUD at all. You've got the only way to regenerate health is by melee, like regenerate your shields is by melee.
Yeah.
Like it's all skulls on legendary. So like you've got Iron Skull on as well. So if you're
Yeah.
on your own, you die and you go back to the start of the game, the mission.
Yeah.
If you're with
You're
people, you go back to the last checkpoint. Like mad.
yeah, basically. Basically, I don't know, but yes.
Right, now I want to talk about Half-Life.
One thing you guys will learn about me is my favourite game series of all time is a little small game from Sierra and Valve called Half-Life.
Yeah.
I have literally completed every single game, including every single add-on.
It's between Half-Life and the Bioshock System Shock series
Nah,
for me.
it's Half-Life for me all day long. I mean, Bioshock has got a little place in my heart. It always will. However, it helped me through a bad time in my life, but we're not going to talk about that.
Only happy thoughts, only happy thoughts.
Yeah. But Half-Life, honestly, Half-Life. Then you've got Opposing Force. Then next came out was Blue Shift.
Blue
Then you've
Shift,
got Half-Life
yeah.
2. Then you've got Episode 1. Then you've got Episode 2.
Was it not Lost Coast then? It was episode 1 and 2. Because was Lost Coast not the basically it was a graphics update sort of.
It was just a graphics update for number 2.
But it was still a level.
It was.
It was a full
yeah.
like level because it was the graphics that were coming out on episode 1. But it was free when it first came out. It's now $179, you know.
Yeah.
Like, how pathetic is that?
But-
when it first came out, it was free. Now it's $179.
The issue is what's coming up is what I'm about to talk about is Half-Life 1, the original one, PC, I think it was like early 90s, so it might have been 92.
No.
It was.
Wasn't that early?
It was.
No. Mid to late 90s, man. Early 90s is Doom's era, man. No way is it that early.
2 seconds. Oh, it was 98. Okay,
See?
so I was wrong. But I will hold my hands up.
Because
and say I'm
Half-Life
wrong.
2 came out like 2004, man.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But Sierra, being the massive company that they once were and still are, decided, hold on a second, Half-Life, we can make more money out of that. We've already made shed loads out of it. We're going to make more out of it. And brought out Black Mesa, which was brought out in 2 parts. It was the original game, HD 4K release, like remade. But they brought it out in 2 parts. First part was free. The last level, believe it or not, was paid for. The last level was paid for, which absolutely pulled my throat
wasn't
out.
Black Mesa just basically a mod though? Like
No,
originally,
no.
didn't it start out as a mod and then that ended up working with Sierra?
No, so basically the story of Black Mesa was a little college crew decided that they were going to start doing the actual infiltration mission?
Yeah.
Where you go into Black Mesa's biotech lab.
Yeah.
And you actually do the experiment which causes the issues of Black Mesa. They did that, and then Sierra got wind of it and took the project off their hands and did it themselves, from what I can remember.
Right. Because I knew Sierra were involved, but I thought it was they just sort of basically ended up linking up together and working together.
No, as far as I know, I could be wrong. Anyone wanting to go and research that and let me know if I'm wrong, please tell me. Cause,
Yeah, just down in the comments.
Yeah. We'd like to know. Did Black Mesa?
Right, now Half-Life. VR.
Yes.
That's just annoying.
Right.
That's just annoying.
I have waited God knows how many years. Same with
Half-Life 4, Half-Life 2 came out in, I'm sure it was 2004
It
the
would have
latest.
been around that region.
Then I think, because I think episode 2 came out in like
2006, 2007.
Aye, because it was the Orange Box.
It was,
That was
yeah.
the release of Half-Life 2 episode 2.
It was because it was Half-Life 2,
Two.
episode
Half-Life,
1, episode
aye.
2, and
Portal, Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, Team Fortress 2.
Aye, because it was the release of Portal and the release of episode 2.
You're talking 12 years.
Aye,
We have waited for episode 3. Episode 3.
It's a prequel.
It's the rule of 3.
It's a prequel, goddammit.
Sierra, if anyone gets wind of this video, Sort your fucking heads out. Honestly, we're waiting. No.
Prequel,
Let me
and
finish.
it's VR only.
Let me finish. We are waiting for the rule of 3. So any gamers out there that know what I'm talking about by the rule of 3, will heart your comment in
Okay, explain it for those who don't know.
So the rule of 3 is Valve and Sierra brought out a few little games. I say little. So you're talking Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, and Portal, right? These 3 games have all had 2 editions. So you've got Episode 2 for Half-Life, Left 4 Dead 2, and you've got Portal 2. They have never done a 3rd edition in any single one of the games, like a 3rd number. So the rule of 3 is Sierra need to make them 3. And there is no news on them.
3. Maybe it's not a Portal 3.
No, they need to.
A new Portal game, but maybe it's not a Portal 3. I don't know. Because really, Portal 2 wasn't really Portal 2. I mean, it does kind of carry on the story because the way GLaDOS is, because it is after the first one. But
just the line that creases me up all the time. The green eye. I'm in space. Space.
But yeah,
always got me crying.
They don't really need to.
No, I think Portal 3 needs to happen because obviously.
Like I say, a new Portal game, but I don't think it needs to be Portal 3.
No, I don't know. I would like to see
Ended up
Portal
in
3.
They're in space.
That's why I'd like to see a Portal 3.
They're in space.
That's
what? A Portal game in space? Just floating around in space.
GLaDOS.
Where are you gonna put your portals? In space.
Right, but I'm not being funny. If Call of Duty can take it to space, then I'm sure.
Call of Duty took it to space, and look what happened to them.
Yes, I know. But I would still.
I'm pretty sure they took it to space, then got the lowest sales the game has ever had.
I
believe.
No, it still sold well. It just didn't sell well when
as well
Black
as
Ops
any of
4,
the other ones.
Black Ops 3 and stuff. Yeah, true. But no, I would like to see it move forward because obviously with I can't remember the name, something Laboratories.
Aperture Science.
Aperture Science, thank you very much. Actually they were looking at a space program, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, they were.
So that's why I would like to.
Well, because there were competitors with Black Mesa, that's the whole thing.
They were, yeah. And then they were kind of, Aperture Science were going along the same line as the experiment that was done in Black Mesa. This is why I would like to see a Portal 3. Because if they carried that timeline on, you could see the 2 protagonists from each game meet. So I would like to see it. Could work.
So I want to move quickly on because I've been asked to talk about FIFA quickly.
Oh,
right? I know you hate this. I know you hate FIFA.
For God's
I know you
sake.
hate FIFA. I know you hate FIFA.
But then again,
Right.
can't really say much because I'm a COD fan.
Exactly. You're not really. But to be fair, you're not that much of a football fan, anyways. I mean, you like watching the match.
Yeah.
You'd go to the match if you had like.
Yeah,
But
when I've got time and stuff. But
you wouldn't actively like go out your way to go to the match.
No.
Just if you are free and people will go to the match and you got the offer.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you know, I'm a massive football fan and I've got quite a few football fan mates. So, FIFA 20, right? Personally, I really actually enjoy the game. Like, I really like FIFA 20 and it seems to be, from what I've seen, it's quite a controversial thing to say that you like FIFA 20.
No,
Everyone, like, all the YouTubers and stuff are just complaining way more than normal.
I think the issue with FIFA 20 is it's a reskin of FIFA 19. It's a generic standard reskin of FIFA 19.
To me, it doesn't feel like that. Mind you, that could be because I played FIFA 19 on PC.
Yeah, possibly.
But I mean, I played it with a controller. Like, I didn't play it with a keyboard. I did play it with a controller anyways.
But PC, just for the master race out there, they always run better refresh rates, better, like, you know.
So what I was about to say, which is contradicts everyone else's sort of argument.
Yeah.
It runs, the FIFA 20 is better on PS4, I reckon, than what FIFA 19 was on my laptop. You know my laptop is a good laptop.
Yeah, it is.
It run that game perfectly on max. I turned it down and it was no different. Like, it didn't run any smoother on medium to max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ran perfectly on max.
This is how much I hate FIFA, by the way, people. And I don't care about any of his mates. They can all call me what they want.
Right.
But I have FIFA 20, right? That it's still sealed.
Yeah.
It's still factory sealed by Sony.
Well, I have that still
right?
factory sealed.
And I also have 5 Ultimate Team
Rage
packs.
I've got Rage too.
Yeah. Ultimate Team packs. Right, I have the 5 Ultimate Team packs that come with the game if you buy the extra version, because I got it with my PlayStation.
I think I've got the Ultimate Team pack as well.
That are still actively not used.
Ultimate Team's what I'm about to move on to.
Yeah.
Hate it. I really hate Ultimate Team. It is buy to win. It is literally pay to win.
It's always been
And,
pay to win.
People argue going, oh no, if you're just good at the game. Like, well, no, I'm decent at the game. I mean,
my argument,
Like,
argument to it was look at FIFA 16 when
look at our friendship circle. I'm probably the best at FIFA, or was the last time I played against everyone.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm not bad at FIFA at all, but I hate Ultimate Team. Like, even playing online on Ultimate Team, I absolutely hate it.
I understand people saying that if you don't, we'll get to this point in a minute that I'm about to make, that it's not all pay to win. Because look at me in FIFA 16 and 17 when I was playing competitively, when I was playing properly.
Don't get us wrong. FIFA 14, I think 14 and 16, I had incredible teams. But even then, I didn't really enjoy playing that much because even though I had incredible teams, 90% of the people I came across had a much better team.
Yeah.
The game either lagged and stuff like that. And at the time, I know it wasn't my internet. It was a lot down to either EA servers or the other person's internet. Mostly EA servers, let's be honest. And
it's EA, come on.
It takes massive amounts of fun out of it when you get disconnected from games.
Yeah.
Online's way too unpredictable as well. Like, I haven't played pro clubs yet on this one, and I didn't play.
Which is probably the only reason why I'll install that game.
Maybe. I didn't play on 19 at all because obviously no one that I knew played PC in anyways. 18 I played it quite a lot.
Me and you did, didn't we?
I had a couple of. I was in a couple of pro clubs teams. Like actual teams in leagues, and yeah, it was alright, but not a big fan of Ultimate Team, like just the way it works. Going on to career mode though, because I've been asked to talk about a couple of things on career mode.
Well, let me just finish off with the Ultimate Team.
Oh, okay, go on.
Look at a certain friend of ours that works in Tesco's.
Oh God,
not gonna say no name. Not gonna say no names because obviously we won't do that.
Yeah.
But one of our mutual friends, I know, easily put £400-500 into that game.
I think it was more than that, you know.
No, he actually checked his bank account. It was about £500.
Yeah, but I think he ended up putting more
probably
at different times.
But he had
he got addicted to Ultimate Team.
full team. I mean, I'm talking informs. I'm talking team of the seasons. I'm talking flipping cards that were just ridiculously hard to get hold of. And there goes my light.
Right.
Yeah, he put money into this game. Had probably one of the best teams I've ever seen online, and still couldn't beat me, who had a full gold team that I never bought any put any money into, nothing. No. And
I remember your gold team wasn't even like that impressive either.
It wasn't. No.
I think your most expensive player was like $5,000 or something.
No, I had a couple of 25k strikers.
Yeah.
But my goalkeeper was rated 76. And this goalkeeper, I don't know, I've seen him play for other teams and was absolutely ridiculous.
Wasn't it the Newcastle goalkeeper at the time?
No,
No,
it was...
Because he was a 76 at the time.
It was beginning with, his last name began with a C, but he was a skinny blonde-haired dude.
Skinny blonde-haired dude.
Yeah, because do you remember I talked you into ages?
It wasn't the Sunderland keeper, was it?
No. Don't disrespect me.
Pantilimon.
No.
Right.
I'll find out the name of it and we'll come back to you with the next one.
Yeah, right.
But he was absolutely awful for any other team. But with my my team,
and I remember now because I tried him and he was because I went through about 20 goalkeepers in that one day.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Yeah. But that keeper on my team literally wouldn't let anything in. I mean, he would save anything. Very rarely he got beaten with anything but a sweaty.
Until I played you. And he made a hell of a lot of saves, but I scored a hell of a lot as well.
You did, yeah, because you got pissed off with him and started sweating.
Hang on, no, I started...
No. Remember this correctly.
I started sweating at 3-0 up.
No, you started sweating at 2-0 up because you couldn't score anything else.
It might have been 2-0 up.
Because your first two goals were sweaties, and then you realised that they were the only goals you could score against him.
Because he was ridiculous. I don't like him.
It's
I can't remember his name, but I don't like him. Anyways, I'm
Costello or something? We'll find out.
We'll find out. But I want to move on to career mode quickly.
Career mode, that was it.
So there's a couple of quick things I need to talk about. Well, not need to, but been asked to talk about. And yeah, one of them is the scouting, youth player scouting.
Pardon me.
It's broken. It's broken. Like, don't accept players that have a current overall of under, of like anything less than sort of 60, really, which is sort of a value of like 300 100,000 when you're scouting them. And if they're less than 90 on potential, just don't bother with them. If you're not sure about them, just continue scouting them for another month. Should be alright. You should learn quite a lot about them in that time. Don't you try and hurry me on.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm actually...
I know that hand signal.
No, see no, I want to go back to the Ultimate Team thing quickly.
Okay.
Not on FIFA though.
Oh, UFC.
UFC 3.
UFC 3 Ultimate.
Why the... Has it got an Ultimate Team?
I've got 2 wins on that, you know.
Why has it got an Ultimate Team?
UFC 2.
But why has it got an Ultimate Team?
It's a year.
It's pay to win bullshit.
To be fair, I mean, it is pay to win bullshit, but it's less pay to win on that than it is on FIFA in my eyes from what I've done. Because I'm awful on that game. I play on easy and career mode, man. It's usually I'm awful on UFC games, right? I just go in and blind fury and just hope to God I knock them out in the first. No, mind you, I have got a 3-second knockout in career mode.
Wow.
Seriously, I was.
But that's because you're playing on easy.
Right.
They have no defense.
Yes, they do from the first strike. If
from
the first strike's a head strike. No, if the first strike's a head strike, they always block it.
You run in and land a flying knee on a significant strike, it's an instant knockout.
This wasn't a flying knee. I took 2 shots. They took 1, missed their 1, and I knocked them out. I body kicked them and then roundhouse kicked them in their face, and they were just down.
Wow.
It literally took 3 seconds.
Wow. Bernie Mahoozles.
I won the title as well.